Hey there, welcome to the channel. In this video, I'm going to be taking you through how to install Moltbot, otherwise known as OpenClaw, directly inside Emergent. This is a powerful AI coding app that can build full stack apps, mobile apps, and landing pages as well. And they've just recently integrated Moltbot directly into it. They have an article down here that you can read through. So first of all, we're just going to zoom in real quick and I'll show you right here. This is the Moltbot chip. If you just click on this, it will enter in the instructions right here. It says Moltbot installation. Step 1 is going to get the LLM key, which you need to actually install Moltbot, but I think there's a workaround in Emergent so that you don't actually have to provide your key, because they were having some issues with accounts getting banned on Claude. So we'll see how that goes. And then step 2 is going to run the install script. So let's just hit run, and it's going to start installing Moltbot right now. One of the main advantages of using Emergent over installing this on your local system or even on a cloud VPS is that it's just running on their own server, so you don't really have to worry too much about any of the security issues. So right now it's just going to start installing Moltbot on Emergent. And as you can see here, it just said I've obtained the LLM key, so I don't even have to worry about entering that in. It looks like it's just got one built directly in. And we can also, while this is running, I'm just going to come back over to the article here, and you can see some of the prerequisites. So you're going to need a Telegram or WhatsApp account in order to connect it up to Moltbot, and that's what you're going to be using as your main messaging device. It's going to use an autonomous background setup. So what that's going to do is it's going to set up the runtime on the cloud virtual machine. It's going to install the dependencies and tools. So let's see if that is finished. Okay, so it's moving along here. It says the installation script has been started in the background. Let me wait a minute and then check the progress. So that's what that has done. And then the installation is completed. And there we go. So now OpenClaw is installed on Emergent, and now I just need to sign in with Google to configure the access to my personal OpenClaw instance. So that's what we're going to do now. So I'm just going to click on login here, and we will log in with my Gmail account in this case. So now it says OpenClaw setup. It needs to connect the LLM provider to start the OpenClaw control UI. So that's going to be the UI that is built directly into the browser, and it makes it a lot easier for just talking to OpenClaw. And here it says Emergent, so we don't actually need an API key, or you can use your Claude API key or GPT. In this case, I don't really want to worry about any of that, so we're just going to use the pre-configured Opus 4.5, and we don't actually need to enter our API key. So now we're just going to click on Start OpenClaw. And as you can see, it's starting all of the services and it's initializing the control UI, and that'll open right away once this is done. So that should open up in a few seconds here. And boom, there we go. So now we have access to our open UI right here. And from here, we can basically connect up our channel. So if we come over here, there should be a way to connect up the channel. But once again, I'm having the same issue right here where it's saying channel config schema is unavailable. So if anybody knows how to fix this, let me know in the comments below. I had the same problem when I installed it on VPS as well. But if we just go ahead and type in to the chat here, hello, it should get back to me right away. And yeah, so now it's installed on Emergent. Let's see what it says over here as well. So this says the Moltbot installation has completed successfully. All services have been started. Backend, frontend, CloudBot, Gateway, and MongoDB. And there's the summary of what it did. So everything is installed. And we can also publish here as well. So we should probably also publish it. It says the Moltbot server will shut down after inactivity. Publish to keep it running. So we're just going to go ahead and publish it. And it costs 50 credits per month. It says publishing is required to keep your Moltbot server running, and it will cost 50 credits per month. So I don't know how many credits I have on the free plan, but I'm just going to go ahead and hit publish, and let's see if this works. Boom, there we go. So now it says Moltbot is live and running. You can use it remotely by connecting a messaging channel or assigning tasks to run overnight. So if we just go ahead and open this up, it's going to take me straight into my UI right here. And we can start it, and we can also open the control UI. So this is really, really handy. And as you can see over here, the chat is now working as well. So we can start just by explaining more about ourselves. So I'm just going to say Mike. My name is Mike. What am I? You're a helpful personal assistant. Right, so we could just configure all of this. What's my vibe? So you'll say professional assistant. That's what I'm going to say here. Time zone is going to be Bangkok time zone. Right, and then we can just hit enter, and that will set up the configuration files, and it will give it its personality, its vibe, and then also my name, so we'll know what to call me. It says, perfect, I've updated your profile and my identity. We're both Mike. Oh, I called them both Mike, but that's okay. It says, what's next? How would you like to use me? I can help with managing tasks and reminders, research and information gathering, file organization, connecting to a messaging platform. So that's what I want to do now, because it doesn't seem to be working right away. So we're just going to say, connected to messaging platform, and I want to use WhatsApp because I don't really like Telegram all that much. So let's see if it can help me set up the channel, because I'm still having issues over here. It just says channel config schema unavailable. If I go ahead and show the QR code, it also says web login provider is not available. So we have to figure out how to get this to work. So right now it's just said perfect. Now I'll add WhatsApp configuration. Which setup do you want? So I'll just use the dedicated number. And while that's working, I'm also going to take a look at the skills that we can load in over here as well. So here's all of the available skills. If I want to, let's say, monitor Twitter, I can go ahead and install that skill. And it's just going to use the Node.js package manager, and now that is installed. So now I should be able to have access to tracking things on Twitter. And we can also install the Claude Hub. I definitely recommend installing this in order to install and publish agent skills using Claude Hub. Just come to Claude Hub and you can search through all of the available skills. So it's got a lot of the apps built in directly over here, and you can just install those through Claude Hub. It's also got a coding agent, which is already installed, and we've got Gemini in here, so I'm going to install Gemini, but it says Brew is not installed. So Brew is what we're going to be using for installing. Looks like that one's not set up yet. But yeah, you can just look through all of the different skills that are available over here and choose which ones you want to install. So that's really, really handy, and this is just a much better option in terms of, you know, security. You want to make sure that you're not opening up your ports for nefarious actors, right? So I highly recommend using Emergent. Now we're just going to come back over to the chat, and as you can see here, it should allow me to log in with WhatsApp. I just need to type this, and then we need to scan the QR code. So we're just going to enter ClawdBot channels login. You need to go to settings, link devices, and then link a device. But anyway, we can figure this part out later. I just wanted to show you how to get everything up and running with Emergent. Hopefully you've enjoyed the tutorial. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one.